Hello Internet, welcome back to our Fire Whatever series. Last episode we looted some houses and we came to peek into this electronic shop to see if it was worth searching or if it was packed to the brim with electric zombies. And it looks pretty clear. I think we actually want to retreat. Well, might as well fight you fellas. I imagine the brainless will come over here because it will hear the combat and the breaking glass. So we'll let him come out here. Come on. Come on, buddy. It's okay. Come here. I just want to put you down. Are you hiding from me? I'm waiting. It's not moving at all. Okay, there we go. Okay. It was not sure what it wanted to do. It's okay. Grab the cigarettes, I guess. And I will grab the long string. Our inventory's full, so we're going to go back to base. We're going to drop off our stuff. And we're going to come back to loot this electronic shop because it will have a lot of material that will be good for us later in the game. Not so much right now. There's not going to be much we're going to do right now. But it is material that we're going to use eventually to probably grind up our electronics. Go ahead, pop in here, drop all of our stuff. We will get some proper piles set up and whatnot when we kind of settle in for the day. But for the moment, do we want to carry a handgun with us? We found a Beretta, which is a 9mm, and we have this 357. I don't know if... I mean, 357 is not a common round. 9mm is pretty much everywhere. 6 rounds, though, I don't think it's worth the inventory space when 6 rounds of handgun ammunition are not going to save our life. So if we get in a dangerous situation, us switching to the handgun is not going to save us. So I don't think it's super relevant. Oh, is there a roof to this? There's a spout. Can I climb? You can't climb the spout? Climb north. Nothing up here. Okay. Climb down. Yes. Okay. Well. Oh, and before we go, we actually want to craft some lockpicks so we can get in that front door. What among you will give scrap metal? The bed should. I guess it depends on the bed. Yep, scrap metal. Let's go ahead and make some lockpicks. Lockpicks. Oops. We'll make, I don't know, 10 of them. Doesn't really matter. This will put our fab up to 1 as well, probably. Storing, right, no table, so I have to store an inventory repeatedly. Did we get to fab 1? No, we got 50% of the way. That's okay. We really don't need fab at the moment. Make sure we're wielding our nail bat. And we'll go ahead and favorite those just so we keep them in our inventory for future requirements, you know, when we need that in the future. Back to recording Cataclysm. You know, it's just like, I have such a short attention span, I think is what it comes down to. It's hard for me to sit down and record things, especially when just spam the E button. Okay? Especially when it's something that I've played a lot before, I just lose interest. It's not anything against Cataclysm. Cataclysm is a fantastic game that I love very much. It's just, I've done it, you know? The only stuff I haven't done is stuff I don't want to do. Like, I've never done the faction camps, but that's because I don't like playing with NPCs. So for me, why would I do that when I don't want NPCs, you know? Why would I take the time to build a faction camp when it doesn't really interest me, you know? And that kind of stuff. Everything else that I'm interested in, I've done at least once. Like, there's been if I smash this, is it going to set off an alarm? No alarm. Okay. LED tattoo, should have looked at it first because it wasn't worth it anyway. What do you got? Camera Pro, headlamp, flashlight, headlamp. Some of those might have batteries. We'll take the books, of course. Antenna we don't need. That's a very easy craftable item. Hot plate has some value later in the game. Empty battery, full battery. Yeah, let's unload these. Go ahead and unload. Flashlight, headlamp, flashlight, headlamp. And that should have put all of those in our inventory. Yes. And we'll grab a headlamp just because we don't have one. And I can't really think of a situation where we would need one instead of a flashlight, but we'll take it. Also grab the books. Don't forget the books. And grab the hot plate for later when we finally get around to crafting a vehicle cooking station if we get that far in the game. Not an amazing electronic shop. Nothing to really complain about, but it's not what I was looking for. What is this? A kit. Radio car box. Why does it say kit on it? A RC car with radio control and batteries included. Disassemble to unpack and enjoy. So let's unpack. Let's disassemble this, because although I don't have much interest in most of that, we will take the battery at the very least. Go ahead and disassemble. You drop several items on a linoleum. Okay, RC control. Pretty sure this is valuable as well because you can use it. You know, I don't know. I don't really have an interest in that either. Unfortunately, even though it's a toolkit with batteries, it's not charged batteries. We will take them, I guess. Really dislike how many things... like, most things don't come with batteries, so like I get that a lot of things are empty of batteries, but the stuff that does come with batteries, there's really no reason for them to be completely drained of charge. Deep concealment holster. Elastic band with numerous provisions for concealing a very small pistol close to the body. Awkward to use without practice. Activate to holster, draw the gun. Made of lycra, which is peculiar because I wouldn't think lycra would be durable enough to... I wouldn't wear a lycra holster. Store items. Max weight 2.2 pounds. Max. Yeah, I mean our handguns would fit in that. I guess we take it. Take the tobacco, even though I haven't really been using tobacco in the game any time recently. What was I talking about? Yeah, I just have a short attention span. It's so hard for me to focus in on a game, especially games that don't have a definitive end. 45s are pretty good. So that's a nice pickup to get some 45 ammunition. You know, like I started playing RimWorld, and like RimWorld is great. It's a fun game. I definitely would recommend it to people if you've never played RimWorld. I don't know where you've been for the last couple of years, but it's fantastic, and you should definitely check it out. But then once I started playing it, I recorded like 45 episodes of it, and I'm over it. Like, I haven't played it in about a month, just because I had such a backlog, and I don't... I should be recording more of it, because I can't just end the series. We have a functional colony, but like once we got to the point where food's no longer a concern, we tamed some animals, we have a colony of like 7 or 8 people, I'm over it. And it's the same thing with Cataclysm. It's like I play it for short bursts. You know, my last major Cataclysm series was 91 episodes or something like that. You know, 45 hours of my life basically in that one character. And that's fine. And people do more than that all the time. People play this game way more than I do. And I love this game. It's just I can't, you know, I have such a short attention span. If I don't have a goal in mind for what I'm doing, I don't want to play. And it's like I try to come into the game with a goal, but most of the time my goal is like, well, I want to survive for 5 days, or like, well, we're going to do the firefighter start and I want to escape the firefighter place safe and sound with equipment. And it's like I did that, and now I don't really know what to do. Obviously, we just loot and go about our business. We grind up again, you know, get our skills raised. We start crafting things. We build a deathmobile. But it's all stuff I've done before, and it's just... it's hard to get motivated with that, I think. You know, no disrespect intended, you know. Once again, Cataclysm is a wonderful game. It's a game that I've spent... You've definitely spotted me. How have you not spotted me? You're Amigo. Their day vision is excellent. It is moderately injured. We probably could take this if it comes over here to bother us. We don't want to, but I think we would survive with turnout gear. It would definitely tear up our clothing. North, you hear a klaxon blaring. Okay. Definitely take the lentils. No jars. Barley wine, eh? We'll drink some barley wine. Why not? That sounds pretty good. Protein powder, sure. Maple syrup, definitely. Yeah, I don't think the Migo will come over here. It looks like it might be injured to the point that it's trying to run away. Zombie dogs. Honestly, It's been a while since I fought Amigo hand to hand. Honestly, it might be beneficial to just go kill it. Where's the Amigo I saw? Oh, is there another one? Oh, there's another one. You are not injured. Let's get out of here. You hear no. Yeah, there's really not... Hey, man. So you are coming to get me. So at this point, the choice is no longer mine. Moderately injured. I'm pretty sure we can take it. Man, it would have been nice to have a gun on our person, huh? Good thing I didn't. Okay. Engaging them in melee is fine. I doubt we can actually kill it. It will probably run away. But if we can just land like 2 hits, it's going to get to the point where it's going to run away. Our head is in bad shape, though. And we have no head coverage, really. Don't kill me, Migo. I tell people all the time that Migo aren't as scary as they think they are. So if I die to one, I'm going to be a little frustrated. He did hit us in the head. And he just basically really damaged. You got some filth on your disinfected head. What? Did that just degrade the disinfectant quality, would be my guess? Because I don't see anything about... Are nail bats damaged as well? So irritating how quickly weapons get damaged. Hit your head. Please stop hitting me in the head. Please stop hitting me in the head. How are you not... Why is it not running away as well? Is what's confusing me. It's stunned and it's heavily injured. I thought they run when they take... Like, that's one of the reasons why I thought it would be okay to engage, is because I thought it would disengage if it took a lot of damage. There it goes. Okay, so like I said, I don't think we're going to be able to kill it because it's going to retreat. We're in distracting pain. We need to put distance between us and it before it decides to come back. So we're going to head back to base because we very nearly got killed by Amigo. And I do think if we had the handgun, we could have, well, maybe if we'd carried the 357, we could have dealt significant enough damage that it would have fled immediately. But for now, we're in a real risky spot. So what we're going to do, we're going to head back to base. We'll spend the rest of the day inside. We got a lot of looting done. Honestly, only about an hour has passed in-game. So unfortunately, we're not tired and we're not going to be tired. But we can spend the rest of the day grinding our skills and taking care of business around the base. We're in a distracting amount of pain. We don't have real bandages. Well, we can grind our cooking skill up the rest of the way, which will let us make boiled bandages, which will increase all the more slightly, increase the amount of health that we can recover. We can set up piles. We can grind our fab and whatnot. What do I want to do? Let's get a fire started. We're in pain. We did already drink, so that should help with the pain a little bit. Go ahead and throw a fire in there. Why don't we... There's nothing we can do for our head right this second. Very nearly got killed. Just because. I don't understand why our weapons are getting... We've had the nail bat for literally less than an hour in game. Probably we killed, what, 4? Well, maybe 6 or 8 enemies with it. So I'm a little irritated that it's already damaged. But obviously there's nothing I can do about that. I do complain about that kind of stuff a lot with Cataclysm. The rate by which clothing gets destroyed, stuff like that. No one seems to care, so it's mostly just I continue whining about it. Because it never changes. Let's go ahead. We'll throw down a weapons pile. Tools pile needs to be near the fire. Sure, tools. Put down some food. Where we're standing, food is fine. Drink, we'll put on the opposite side so they're far enough away that they're not overlapping. You get drugs pile, which we can put over here with the weapons, because that doesn't really need to be close. Anything else we need immediately? Books pile, for sure. We'll put those over here for crafting. Anything else that we desperately need to have? Guns and ammo eventually, but not right this second. Spare parts eventually, but not right this second. I think that that's good for now. Go ahead. Yes. Sort everything out, please. Sort my loot. Pass some time sorting loot in our base. Took a long time despite not having that much stuff. Okay. Let's also haul this stuff away from there. We'll put our unsorted pile up here. Why'd the fire go out? Okay, I guess hauling, it doesn't matter. So we're going to remove the old unsorted zone. Remove and add a new one. Because I kind of would like the space around the fire to be available for other piles if necessary. So for now, I think that's fine. Go ahead, grab the firewood, start a fire. And yeah, I think we're just going to kind of waste the day here. We don't have the means to make a table still. We could grind fab the rest of the way. Why don't we knock that out while we're standing here? In fact, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pull this chair around to the north side for really no reason except that I want to. And we'll stand here and we will craft. We'll go, what are they? Fish hooks. Fish hooks. And we'll just go 10 fish hooks. Yeah, just unfortunately without a table we have to store them in our inventory. Is that fab 1? Yes. So we should now be able to make... Oh no, we don't have wood sawing. Yes we do, because hacksaws... No, they're not on that. They're on the tool pile. Hacksaws do have a wood sawing ability. It's just terrible. Yeah. So let's plink out a table. And that's the construction menu. Construction table. Build table. Build coffee table. No, regular table will suffice. So let's we'll just plop that over there. Great. So now we have a table. So crafting will be a little bit more fluid. We will have a place to put things. Do we have... Okay, no, because the jug would be over here. Gallon. Grab this. Let's fill this with more water. Pour in a container, gallon jug. So we can cook a little bit more water to raise our cooking skill. Water. Clean water. I don't know how much we've drunk, so let's just make 4 charges for the time being. Pour in a container. Gallon jug of clean water. Yeah. So let's, we can now make makeshift bandages and convert them into boiled bandages. Let's take care of that stuff. First and foremost, I'm sure this is boring. Boiled makeshift bandages will make 2 charges, which will be 6 bandages. They're all on this table over here. Put the bandages on the chair. Why? You put the in progress boiled bandage on the table, start working, you craft it from memory, you put the boiled bandages on the chair. Why am I putting things on the chair instead of on the table? Doesn't matter. Anyway, we have our okay, we have our health situation taken care of, which is good. Basically, we just grind skills at this point because there's nothing for us to do. We did pick up books. See what we've got. Electronics, I don't know. Electronics, fab, food. I think break a leg is dodging, actually, which is weird. But okay. No. Is break a leg acting in stagecraft? I don't know what that one gives. Electronics, rifle, survival, mechanics, handguns, trapping, which is like so useless, and electronics. I mean, I guess what would benefit us the most in the near future? Being able to repair our weapons and clothing are pretty valuable. Being able to repair our weapons would require a repair kit, which I don't know what that requires. A wood saw. Oddly specific item, and I hate that, but okay. And we definitely can't craft a wood saw at our current situation. Kinda real dumb that requires a very specific... Also, why is there blood on my chair? I'm not bleeding. Okay, well... Yeah, I hate when certain items in the game, like it's a miscellaneous repair kit. Shouldn't it just be anything with wood sawing? Does it have to be a wood saw? Seems a little bit silly to me. And yeah, I hate stuff like that. Hate when it's very narrow. thing because it's literally the only item in the game that can repair our nail bat, which, yeah, is a bummer. No, please give me my nail bat. So in order to, we can swap to the Halligan tool because it's more easily repaired because it requires the welder. So we just grind towards a welder, I guess, which is like mechanics and electronics. Give me an electronics book. Give me what's a transistor. Just read it. Electronics to 3. Great. You have a short attention span. So like any game that lasts for any length of time, I lose interest. Cataclysm, RimWorld, really any open-ended game that doesn't have a set story to it, and that's great sometimes. Like sometimes that's exactly what you want, but other times you're looking for something short that, like especially because I do YouTube, it's like I want something I can bang out in like 30 episodes. I don't want something, like I said, my last major Cataclysm series was 91 episodes. People were not watching it. People had stopped watching it way before that because nobody wants to watch. No one has the time investment to watch, 90 episodes. Like even kids that are on Christmas break aren't going to sit down and watch 90 episodes of something. No, don't sleep. Read Transistor. And so I want something like short and reasonable and something I can bang out and have videos for a month and then never think about it again, And those games exist, but most of them don't run on my computer. Most of them don't record very well. I was going to play Dead Space because Dead Space is one of my favorite games of all time. And I've played it many times. And I haven't played it in a while. And I thought, like, man, that'd be fun. I tested the recording and everything. It records beautifully on my computer. It runs great. It looks great for a game that's as old as it is. It looks fantastic. And, I was, like, hyped to play it. And then I realized, like, I've kind of committed to a lot of other series right now. And I feel like I don't have, like, I should be recording, like I said, I should be recording RimWorld. I shouldn't be recording a new series. I should go back to what I haven't finished, finish it, and then go to the next series. And it's like, but that's not what I want to do, I want to play something new and different that I haven't played in a while. And so it's hard to focus in on one specific thing when you're kind of all over the place. And and that too, because like I went through a really major depressive situation. I had a relapse, which I talked about this stuff in my Isaac series. I didn't really talk about it in my Cataclysm series, but I had a major relapse, which was very depressing. I had a family Christmas party that I was very nervous about and got me thinking about some very dark things, which really was upsetting, and I was in a bad place mentally. And then I bounced back, which is great. Why am I getting so hungry? Oh, well, it's been almost 24 hours. Okay, I was going to say I've been hungry 3 times in the last, but it's been about a day, so that makes sense. We're eating a lot of calories, but it's just because this stuff is going bad. Otherwise, I would be snacking. I wouldn't be eating so many calories. But since all of those things had 1 day to 2 days on it, we need to eat them before they go bad. We are tired. We really should sleep. If we sleep, we'll wake up. It'll be nighttime, and we can maybe go out again. Although I'm very reluctant to do that with our head in this situation it's in. Okay, so let's apply our bandages. Bandage head, bandage torso, bandage arm. And we're going to bandage every body part because bandages are very easy to make. Actually, not the left leg because it doesn't, well, might as well. Oh, it doesn't matter because it's fully healed. Alrighty, and we are definitely going to apply some disinfectant. Antiseptic, because we are in dire straits. Antiseptic to our head for sure. Once again, I've done this in the reverse order. I should have antiseptic first for roleplay reasons. That's how you disinfect a wound usually. You don't bandage it then disinfect it. We'll go ahead and throw it on our arm as well, although I suspect we will spend the next few days indoors just because we would rather not put ourselves at risk. And drop these fish hooks, get them out of our inventory. Yeah, I think we do just go right to bed. And I had this like major depressive, episode, this major struggle with my depression. And it was like, I didn't want to record stuff that I wasn't going to have fun doing. Like, I avoided the weekly Cataclysm videos for a while, or the experimental Cataclysm. And I haven't done a enemy spotlight series in about a month, just because it's so not interesting to me that I want to play something fun. I wanted to be distracted from feeling sad and being miserable. I didn't want to have to go do a bunch of research and read a bunch of stuff. I wanted to play a game, have fun, and get out of my head a little bit. And so it was like, man, our head did not heal at all. Why? We disinfected it. We have no first aid skill, which is the main thing. But man, we went from the colon to backslash, and that is not very much improvement considering we spent an antiseptic charge on that. So we really need to be careful. We are going to peek out in our front door because we heard some enemies die. Okay, I suspected they would die on the glass, but it may be possible that they died on the rose bushes. Let's just take a peek. Fat zombie, regular zombie. What are you guys doing way over there? I've been through there multiple times. What are you guys doing over there? So there is a fresh corpse here. So we want to smash that, get that out of here. We grab the energy cola, definitely grab the rucksack, although we're not in a position to repair that anytime soon. Fish are still jumping away to their heart's content. They may actually have spotted me up there because they started moving in my direction. Doesn't look like they did. They may be following my scent trail back to base, but that is a problem for later. But it's not a problem for right this moment. So go ahead and drop this stuff. We should probably call the episode. Yeah. So that's mainly why I wanted to play Dead Space, is because I wanted something fun and new, something that I've played before that I know I would enjoy. But yeah, but I'm here, I'm playing Cataclysm, I put out a lot of content. Like, I know that a lot of people don't watch it, but I put out yesterday 3 videos went up on the channel. There were days there in November where I was putting up 4 videos some days, and it's like I produce a lot of content. It's just mostly, it's not super high quality, and I don't think a lot of people care, so whatever. Anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, maybe consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. All those things really help me out as I'm progressing on YouTube. Helps put the videos out there for more people to see. I, of course, will be back in the near future with more Cataclysm, and I'll see you next time.